told me today that I have to move to some remote town and work with very few people, or maybe even just by myself, seldom engage with people. I only have my 3 friends that I get to hang out with. Listen, I would leap for joy because I'm actually an introvert. I love my quiet spaces. I love my intimate moments. I love being alone. I really do. You can give me a quiet coffee shop over a networking event that is buzzing. You can give me a library over a concert with a lot of people around me. You can give me anything that would allow me to just be by myself or be with a small group of people. I will take a deep, meaningful one-on-one conversation over a small talk with many, many people at an event. And so because of that, because of the way I am, I used to think that speaking with confidence was something that was reserved for people who are extroverted, people who are out there, people who are boisterous. You know those people, you'll be in a meeting, they're the first to speak, they're the first to share their ideas, they're the first to ask a question, they're the first to answer questions. Whereas some of the more introverted people like myself, and probably you, want to take their time. We want to think about what we want to say before we give a response. We really want to be thoughtful and very focused in our conversations. So if you thought that because you are an introvert, you are not able to speak with confidence, I'm here to prove you wrong. I'm Vanessa Bukasa, and I am your public speaking coach. For such a long time, and even today, a lot of people equate introvert with no confidence. So if you are an introvert, then you can't speak with confidence, you can't show up boldly. That is something only for extroverts. Introversion means that you are shy, and that means that it's a weakness. That is not true. It is not true at all. And I think what I find so sad about it is that because some people or someone out there decided that an introvert is someone who lacks confidence and someone who's not able to speak, a lot of us have just taken on that identity. So I meet people who say, but Vanessa, I can't speak because I'm an introvert. That makes no sense at all. Being an introvert simply means that you get your energy from being alone or from being in intimate spaces. Whereas being an extrovert means that you get your energy from being around a lot of people, being around, places that's full of activities and so on. It has nothing to do with your confidence levels. A person who is an introvert can speak with impact. Think of your Oprah Winfrey's, Barack Obama's. They are all people who identify as introverts, but they're able to speak. And when they speak, it lands. Just like an extrovert can speak, but not actually be able to land a message. So it has nothing to do with confidence. It's purely about where you get your energy from. So I want you to let go of that identity that you have taken on to say that because you're an introvert, you cannot speak. Being an introvert means that you take in information, you really think things through, and when you speak, the journey that you take us on, it is so well thought out. Your message lands, and it lands with impact. There's so much focus in it. There's so much thoughtfulness that goes into your messages. What I like about your specific journey, about learning to speak with confidence, is that it's not about you becoming someone else. It's not about you becoming an extrovert. It is about you sharing the messages that you have been holding back. Okay, so what I want for you to do is ahead of a meeting, ahead of a presentation, ahead of a discussion, you know what the topic is about. Write down what you would like to say. Write down about, a question, a thought, a comment, something that has come to mind that you would like to say or share in that meeting. Put it on the agenda. If you can, speak to the host of the meeting and say, you know what, I'd like to speak about X. And make sure it's at the beginning of the meeting. At the beginning of the meeting, before the voices become so loud that you don't actually have an opportunity to interject and share. So make it at the beginning of the meeting, write it down, and then go ahead and share it. I promise you, your message matters. Your voice matters. And at the end of the day, if we want decisions, if we want outcomes that are better representative for the people and for the teams in which we work in, then we need more voices. We need more flavor. We need more color in the voices. And that's where you come in. Yes, you're an introvert. And yes, you speak with impact. So remember, you don't have to have the loudest voice in the room to be heard or to be remembered. You just need to trust your voice. If you trust your voice, if you trust your message, it allows the rest of us to also trust your voice and your message. The world doesn't need more extroverts. The world needs you. With your introversion, with your thoughtfulness, we need your message to make the difference. If you're ready to start speaking with confidence, showing up confidently and boldly, then check out the description below. In the box, you will see the link to my free ebook. It is called the Confident Speaker's Blueprint. In it, you will find strategies, tools, and actionable techniques for you to start implementing today so that you can speak with confidence and show up boldly.